video. I don't think I've properly spoken to the camera yet. I just started a vlog right after work because I was feeling it. I wanted to like do a little bit of a reset vlog. I feel like this week has just been really intense for me. I don't know. I just like haven't been having the best week, and I really wanted to use this weekend to kind of stay home, spend some time reading, do the cozy things that make me feel good. Thought it'd be fun to kind of vlog that and share what I'm doing, because if you're kind of going through a little bit of a rough week or not feeling the most cozy right now, maybe this will bring you some sort of comfort, I hope. But yeah, that's the main theme of this video. I want comfort, I want cozy, I want to do all the feel good things. It's also pretty rainy here, so I feel like that's the perfect weather to just stay in and get cozy, light some candles, and hang out. I did show in the beginning clips of this video that I am currently reading Clara in the Sun. So I picked this up from the library. I've been waiting on a hold for this for a few days now, so I'm so excited that it's in. If you watched my summer TBR video, I completely forgot to include this. This was supposed to be in that list, and I just forgot because I didn't have the physical copy with me. So totally spaced, forgot to mention it. This is one of the books that I want to read this summer. I'm currently on page 56, and you guys, I feel like I'm gonna love this book. We'll see at the end of this video, hopefully if I finish it then, or if not, in my monthly wrap-up I'll talk about it a bit more. So far I think I'm going to love this, and I'm kind of upset that it's taken me so long to finally just get to this. I'm doing a buddy read of this with my buddy Seiki. I'm just so excited to read it with her and start it. I think it was this time last year we thought about starting it together, and then we just didn't. So I'm glad that we're doing it again. I'll keep you posted on my progress. Hopefully I can make it at least halfway. But yeah, that's the first book that I'm hoping to read during this weekend. The second book that I want to read is In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee. If you watched my summer TBR video, you know that this one's on there. I've just been craving like a graphic novel. I'll probably read this as my Sunday pick, so we'll see. I'm not the greatest when it comes to reading multiple books at once. I feel like I tend to just like stick with one and read it, because if not, I just get super overwhelmed. I'm hoping that I can sprinkle this one in. I don't think I'll be able to read outside because, like I said, the weather is just not it. It's not sunny. I got some reading time outside yesterday. If you saw those clips, I had to like sneak in some picnic time and hanging out outside because the rest of the week is going to be rainy, so I needed to sneak that in. But yeah, I just wanted to welcome you to the video. I know I hadn't talked to the camera yet, and I'm just so excited for this weekend and to share it with you. It's been a minute since I've done like a weekend reading vlog, so I'm very excited for this. I need to go and bring my dog to the vet just to get checked out, but then after that I'm staying home the rest of the day, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna get back into my cozies once I'm home, and we're gonna read, and it's gonna be great. So I'll see you in the next clips. Alright, so I am back from the vet. I've been back for a little bit, but I just haven't picked up the camera to talk to it. Oh. Big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, I love her. I finished eating. I caught up on Love Island. New episode tomorrow though, so I'll be watching that tomorrow. I thought I would start reading something. I've been feeling like I want to pick up In Limbo. I do also want to pick up Clara in the Sun because I'm really enjoying it, but I don't know. I thought maybe for like the next hour or two I could spend some time reading this one. So I got my bookmark ready to go. Probably gonna start this after we finish chatting here. I also forgot that there were some books I wanted to talk about because I recently was sent one and I bought a few and found one, and I know I just recently posted a book haul. I'm at a place where I'm like, I have so many books on my shelves that I really need to just like read them, and I don't want to bring any more books into the house because it's starting to overwhelm me. It's so funny because literally yesterday I found a book in a Free Little Library and brought it home. Whenever I see books in Free Little Libraries, I just feel like it's fate. Like I need to pick it up. That's just me justifying all my whatever I bring into this house. But there's only 4 that I want to talk to. There's only 4 that I want to talk about, but I think that's it. I tried looking at my shelves to see if there was any that I was missing, and no, I think I got them all. So these are the books. I went to the book mill with Ivana, and it was so much fun. It's about like an hour or 2 away. I can't remember exactly how long it was from where we are. in Massachusetts, but it was this really cool bookstore, and there was a restaurant, there was a record store. It was just like a giant building with 2 levels of books, and I'm pretty sure they were all used, but it was just like so beautiful. I did take some clips from that day, so maybe like I'll insert some of those clips right now, or maybe I'll just insert some clips over me talking about it, but it was like such a fun trip, and I'm so glad that I finally got to go because the pictures look beautiful, and it was just as beautiful in those videos and pictures as it was in person. I loved it. But while I was there, I did find 2 books. The first book is The Wedding by Dorothy West, and this is one that I remember Kayla reviewing on her Instagram. So after that review that I read, this was on my radar. I was literally just like sitting and like looking through the shelves, not really like thinking I was gonna find anything because we had been there for a few hours and I thought I had picked my one book, but I saw it, so I had to pick it up. I'm really excited. Also, it was $4.95. I had to get it. I could not leave without it. I just think this is a very beautiful cover too. Like, I really, really like the cover. I have no idea what it's about, but I also want to read this book for the 10 books 10 Decades Challenge. I'm hoping that this will fit one of the prompts. The other book that I found, and when I say I found, Ivana actually found it. She found Piranesi by Susanna Clarke. This is one that I'm so intimidated by. Everyone says to like just trust and read it, but I'm very much so intimidated that I'm not gonna understand what I'm reading or what the heck is going on. I started reading the first page and I did like the writing, so I was like, F it, I'm just gonna like pick this up and we'll see how I like it. I found this for $8.50, so I feel like I just had to bring it with me. I have to see what the hype is about and how I end up feeling about it. All right, and then the next book was actually sent to me, which I was so excited when they reached out. FSG Books sent me a copy of Our Migrant Souls by Héctor. I'm just so excited. Right here it says, A Meditation on Race and the Meanings and Myths of Latino. It sounds so, so good. It's nonfiction. I didn't even check who's on the back, but I see Miriam Gerba's on the back. And I currently have Miriam's book, Mean, which I really want to read, but I just haven't gotten to it. I already read like the first few pages and the writing of it, very good. I'm so curious to keep reading this. I think this is going to be a really good read. I haven't been reading a lot of nonfiction this year. Typically I do, but I don't know, this year I just haven't been picking nonfiction up. But this one I would love to pick up within like the next few months and give it a read, especially because I started it and I really liked it. So yeah, very excited for that. And then the next and final book that I got was the one that you probably already saw in the beginning clips of this vlog. I found Migrations by mcconaghy. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I've been curious about it for a very long time. I don't think that I would buy a copy because I'm just not sure how I'll feel about it. So when I saw it in the Free Little Library, I wanted to pick it up just because I do want to read it, but I'm also hesitant on if I'll enjoy it. Yeah, I don't know. I picked it up. It was free. It was in the Free Little Library. So these are the books that I've recently acquired. And I promise I'm going to chill out with book buying. I don't even need to like promise it to you because it doesn't really affect you, but for myself and my stress of feeling so overwhelmed by all the books that I have, I'm gonna chill. This is it for a while. So far, I've had a pretty okay day. It's been very cozy. I think I just like really needed this like weekend to just chill and stay home and take it slow. So here's to more chilling. I'm gonna turn on a candle, gonna start reading in Limbo, and I will update you later today. This is the first time I'm talking to you today. I had a very busy day. I kind of woke up a little bit late and then I spent some time recording a video that should hopefully be out already, so I'll include a link to it in case you want to watch. It's the mid-year freakout tag. Yeah, I did that, and then I met up with Ivana to get our nails done. We also got some food beforehand, so it was a very fun time. The weather I thought was going to be like rainy all day, every day this whole weekend, but it actually ended up being very sunny for the most part. Like there was rain, but not as much as I expected. Today it was super warm out, like super muggy and sticky and like sweaty and gross. So once I got home, I like took a shower, got into my comfies and just like laid low. I made myself a cup of tea. I wanted to update you on my reading because I haven't had a chance to. Last night I ended up finishing In Limbo by Deb J.J. Lee, and this was a beautiful memoir. I very much so enjoyed it. It kind of like brought me back to being in school and like how much I would never want to go back because of how anxious I was as a kid. I mean, I'm still very much so anxious, but some of the scenes that they were talking about, I was like, ooh, I feel this. I feel this. I remember these feelings. Like I can fully relate to this. That was a little like, It wasn't necessarily the coziest pick I could have picked, but I kind of knew that going into it. It's a memoir. I knew it was going to be a bit heavy. The art just added so much to the storytelling. I read it all pretty much in one sitting. I took like a few breaks in between, but I spent most of my evening just reading this one and I just loved it. Glad I finally got to read it. This is just really adding to my itch of wanting to read more graphic novels. So in the coming weeks, maybe I'll go to the library and see what they have there because I'm really trying not to buy any books right now because of that overwhelm that I'm feeling on having so many books and not having read them. So I probably won't buy any, but maybe I'll go to the library to kind of like scratch that itch I've been having of reading more graphic novels. That was In Limbo. There are some heavy topics in this one, so just make sure to check the trigger warnings to make sure it's something you want to read. But overall, very much so enjoyed this. I thought it was a beautiful memoir. Tea break. This is the Sleepy Time. It's like caramel, I think. Added some milk and ooh, it is so good. I'm hoping that'll help me with getting good sleep tonight. Okay, so to update you on Clara and the Sun. Yesterday, I think I spent most of like the morning reading Clara and the Sun and then I switched to In Limbo. I'm only just picking this up a little bit ago. I started reading it again. So I'm on page 64 and I'm loving this. I think that this is gonna be a book that I really love. I love getting the perspective of the AI robot. I'm very much so enjoying being in Clara's head and hearing all the thoughts that she has as she's learning. I have no idea what this is actually about. I've never actually read the synopsis outside of knowing that it's about an AI robot, so I have no idea what's to come. I'm trying to like guess as I'm reading along, but I'm very bad at guessing. I can never really tell. I feel like I always hear people say like, oh, I already know what's gonna happen, and I'm like, how? I'm never that person that can figure it out. Curious to see where this goes. Definitely feel like it's gonna hurt. I feel like this might be one that I end up crying to, and I'm not a big book crier, but I feel like this one, it might get me. This one might get me, so we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this one in this vlog because it's just a weekend vlog, but hopefully I'll be finishing this one up this week and it should be in my next wrap up. Hopefully I'll finish it by then and then I'll be able to talk about it a bit more. But so far, so good. Really loving this one, and I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening reading this. I'm just excited to curl up, drink my tea, and read. I think this is gonna be the end of the vlog. I just wanted to get on here and say goodbye because I don't think that I'll be able to do any more updates, and I didn't want to wait until like a week from now to end the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it brought you some sort of comfort. I have no idea what I filmed, but I had a lot of fun this weekend. This was a very much so needed weekend for me. I feel like last week it was just a bit rough for my mental health, so I definitely needed a weekend where I just kind of laid low, stayed at home, spent time reading, made myself some comforting tea. I'm feeling okay. I feel like it's Sunday, so I definitely have like the Sunday scaries, but I feel a bit more refreshed, not so worn out. And yeah, I hope this week goes well for you, or if it's not going well, I hope it gets better. I really enjoyed taking clips for this vlog, so I hope it comes out good. But yeah, this was so fun and I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you for watching, for sticking around if you have. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.